Hello world. It's been probably just over a month and a half since I last did my video podcast for Freedom in the Air. And since then I have had the end of one phase and the beginning of the last phase. I'm happy to report that I've now passed all of my 7 ground exams, which includes radio telephony theory, and the results can be found in one of my postings. Well, I've also happy to say that I've come back from the Civil Aviation Authority today at Gatwick Airport, and I have got my medical class 2 license, which I collected by hand, and it has now had the limitation removed, which means that with my instructor's approval I can now complete the required 10 hours solo training, which will be made up of circuit consolidation and cross-country navigation. I shall hope to finish my solo consolidation by the end of Thursday or the beginning of Friday, and then I can spend the next 3 or 4 days after the weekend, if the weather is going to be nice, to finish my cross-country. It has been a surprise to me that I have finished all of my exams, and I didn't think I was going to get there, to be honest, with all the various hurdles and pitfalls that I've had to go through. In the last 3 weeks I've not had any communication facilities at home for the internet, so I've had a little bit of a downtime away from flying and away from being able to keep up this website, and generally away from being organised. However, ITV have recently done a new story about disabled flying and pilot training from Cranfield, and that should go out in the next day or two. I have called them yesterday and they are not sure when it's going to go out, but they have promised that it will. Well, tomorrow I'm also going to be visiting Cranfield College of Aeronautical Engineering to discuss with the professors of engineering how we are going to work together to develop a set of hand controls that has been designed in the UK. It has been very sad that only in America and in Australia have the disabled aviation community come together to create hand controls, and Freedom in the Air is hopefully going to have in the future a set of hand controls that have been designed by British talent and British engineers from both an aviation background, an engineering background, and as a disabled pilot background. I shall keep everyone posted on how that goes. So yes, I am coming to the end of my PPL pilot training, and it's slightly miffed me. I'm not quite sure what to do next. I do have lots of ideas, and the exciting thing will be to be actually call myself a pilot, albeit with limited experience. I will gain experience. And on that note, I'd like to end this podcast by saying that Freedom in the Air will be full of fresh possibilities and fresh experiences for other disabled people who wish to learn how to fly aeroplanes. And on that note, I will give you a very, very, very big reason to get out of bed and get into the air and have that freedom that we all want. Until the next time, stay safe.
Should I get up, sleep all day, answer the call, let the telephone ring, sit in silence, turn the radio on, find somebody to talk to.